Okay, today we're going to keep talking about similar figures and dilation. Remember, for dilation, we multiply by the scale factor. If the scale factor is greater or larger than 1, then the figure will be enlarged. It will be an enlargement. If the scale factor is less than 1, then the figure will be reduced. So it will be a reduction. So remember, scale factor greater than 1, enlargement, scale factor less than 1, reduction. Also remember that the scale factor will be multiply. We don't add, we don't subtract, we just multiply by the scale factor to get the dilation. Now, as we were talking before, we're gonna call like the original figure pre-image, and the new one we're gonna call it image. The pre-image will be just with labeled with the letters, and the image or the new one we're gonna use this symbol, which is the prime symbol. It's kind of an apostrophe, but it's called prime. Next to the letter, we're gonna use the same letter but with the prime symbol. That means it's the image, the new one. Now, let's say we had this square by 10 by 8, 10 units by or 10 centimeters by 8 centimeters, and we want to dilate it by 1/2. The should be the figure get larger or smaller? It will be obviously a reduction because the scale factor is less than 1. So it will be a reduction. How do we know? Because the scale factor is less than 1. So if we multiply 10 times 1/2, we get 5, and 8 times 1/2, we get 4. So now we're gonna get a reduction, and my new square will be 5 times 4. Now, let's say we have this triangle, and it will be dilated by the scale factor 5 divided by 2. It will be an enlargement reduction. 5 divided by 2 will be 2.5, or so obviously it's greater than 1, so it will be enlargement. How do I know? Because it's greater than 1. What operation I'm going to use to find the coordinates, the new coordinates of the new figure? Remember, multiplication. So we're going to multiply each coordinate by 5 over 2 to get the new coordinates. Like here, 0 times 5 over 2, 0. 3 times 5 over 2, 7.5. Now, the coordinates for B. 3 times 5 over 2, 7.5. Negative 2 times 5 over 2, negative 5. Same for C. Negative 3 times 5 over 2, negative 7.5. Negative 2 times 5 over 2, negative 5. And then we label it with the prime, so we know it's the new figure, and then we just draw the figure. Okay, that's how we get the new figure if we know the scale factor. Now, sometimes the figures are given, and we need to find the scale factor. How I'm gonna find the scale factor is divide the image divided by the pre-image, like the new one divided by the old one. So the image divided by the pre-image. So in this case will be, if we know the length of the image, in this case will be 4 divided by 2. So 4 divided by 2, the scale factor will be 2. Okay, other way you can do it is just with the coordinates, like this coordinate, coordinate C is 1, 1, and this one is 2, 2. So it will be the image divided by the pre-image. So it will be 2 divided by 1 will be 2. So the scale factor, you can find it with the coordinates or with the length of the sides, just dividing the image divided by the pre-image.